Hey guys, welcome to Digit.in. Ever so often we get some products in our labs that are absolutely fascinating and very interesting. They defy our preconceived notions and leave us very impressed. One of these devices is the XRig X1. Now for Digit Tech Day, XRig sent us one of their desktops. It's a one-of-a-kind special edition X1 called the Tesseract. There's a couple of things that are really cool about it. One is the paint job, which is not only thermally sensitive, but it also glows in the dark. So if you do buy the Tesseract, you also get this really cool carbon fiber pedestal, which has UV lamps on the inside to always keep the glow in the dark elements of the paint charged. So that's on the exterior. But on the inside, you've got some very powerful components. You've got a Nvidia RTX 2070 for the graphics. You've got a Ryzen 7 3700X for the CPU. You've got 32 gigs of RAM, all packed into a small cube, and you have to wonder, what are they doing about the airflow? So the air is actually pulled in from slits at the back where you have the I/O, and everything is pushed out of the bottom thanks to a Noctua heavy duty fan. So it's a 140mm fan. Now we were very skeptical about this kind of airflow configuration. We thought that, sure, there's powerful insides, but what if there's thermal throttling? We expected there to be some. But in our use of this machine, we found some very impressive results. So I'm just going to give you a quick overview of what kind of gaming frame rates we were getting. Alright, so here's the thing. When we talk about Shadow of the Tomb Raider, at 1080p we got 96 FPS. 2K we got 75 FPS. 4K we got 47 FPS. Now this is with the graphics turned all the way to max. All of the games we tested were at their highest graphical settings. Just Cause 4 was at 132 FPS for 1080p, 102 FPS for 2K, and surprisingly just 48 FPS at 4K. The most impressive game to be played in 4K was Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, which gave us 134 FPS, again 4K. Then there was followed by Doom, which gave us 86 FPS at 4K. And 1080p gaming in general is just absolutely amazing on this, like north of 100 FPS for practically almost all games. It's just super cool. What was really awesome though was that while we were gaming and as the system heated up, it turned from its shade of blackish blue to a white blue, and it was super cool to see that change. So we do know that the paint, yes, is thermally reactive. It also does glow in the dark, as we'll see from some of the shots on the screen right now. And overall, what's really amazing is that this makes you think about, do you really even need one of those super big tower cases for your gaming rig? This is a very special paint job. It's custom done, and there's only one of a kind in India right now. This paint is a 7-layer painting process and is not only reactive to the heat, which means the hotter this PC gets, the more the sides, the front, the top, they change color. Secondly, the paint is also glow in the dark, which means if it was dark right now, this thing would be glowing just like the Tesseract. And it's a very meticulous, a very, very difficult to achieve paint job. What XRig has managed to pack into something so compact is absolutely phenomenal. Of course, there are still issues with long-term gaming. Yes, the system does heat up. Yes, there is actually a lot of air being vented out the bottom, and at times, depending on if you've got the rig kept very close to you, you're going to feel the heat from the downside. But overall, the insides do not throttle. We did not experience any throttling with regards to the CPU or the GPU, which is again fairly impressive. So coming back to the XRig X1. Now the Tesseract edition costs a little less than 2 lakh rupees, and the reason for that is this super special paint job. It's a one of a kind, so of course they've charged a premium for it. However, you could still get the regular X1, which is the same insides, the same airflow configuration, the same everything, but minus the paint job, for about little less than a lakh. So for that money, it's actually a very impressive gaming PC that's able to allow you to even do 4K gaming for under a lakh rupees. Think about that for a second. We built a machine that cost almost 4 lakh rupees on the Intel platform, and that's how we did our 4K gaming, and it was a massive case. It took up way too much space, and plus all the headache of putting everything together and making sure everything worked. versus the X1, which is small, compact, can be taken around wherever you want and doesn't break your bank. So overall, the X1 from XRig is a very desirable product as far as we are concerned, and hopefully if you were to buy one, you would enjoy it as much as we did. So thank you guys for watching this video, and in case you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching.